Hello, hello, once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Empire of the Tsars as we continue our Tsar, the mighty Russian Empire. Excuse me. Right, so we have finally gained victory in China. Not just a small victory, a total victory. Which something is still yet to be done, and that is what to do with the negation cities, basically the cities that we have seized on the coastline. So, seize foreign investments. Our armed forces have seized control over the rich and industrialized legation cities with its large foreign investment. Okay, so we can seize them. So, they lose some industrial capacity, we lose relations. We lose, we move towards central planning. Off-map IC increases, we gain a little bit of cash. I can't say no to that, I'm gonna go for that. Okay. And of course we need to deal with the bloody Germans in the south, I didn't realise that one. And, yes, I accidentally forgot about these guys, so... yeah, we need to deal with that one. Right, I should give that territory to Tibet, shouldn't I? Who has a core in that? So nobody has a core in that, okay, that's interesting. Is that like Bhutan? It is indeed. Fine, I'll go to Bhutan. It does not make a difference to me. Righto. Korea's offering us peace, we shall say no. Okay. So we need to get rid of the bloody French. That would be nice. The Germans, 386 divisions that we know of, 35 armoured. Obviously that's a good guess. It's a good guess. Now the French are very weak, thankfully. So the good news is, once we break the Germans... Yeah, the Austrians have fuck all. Italy, however, is quite powerful and, thankfully, independent. So that's fairly bloody good. I do wonder. So we have absolutely no chance of cooing them. Which is a shame. So how about influencing them? Possibly. Interestingly, they hold Malta. That's very interesting. And Majorca. Hello, a moment. Are they at war with Spain? Ah, but they seized that from Spain. Interesting. Okay. So we are going to be needing more troops. Probably more armoured. I mean, I could go for tank destroyers to beat their armour back. I've started to deploy my men across the front line here. I think we are going to have to choose our moment when to invade and how to invade. Obviously, that's going to require the full force of the Russian army. And nuclear weapons wouldn't hurt either. Right, there we go. So we need to deal with this theatre. Right, we can split this in half. Actually, I'll take the cavalry out of here. We can have these cavalrymen ride down to Saigon. We'll have some forces break up and head towards Bangkok. 4 divisions should be plenty, depending on what resistance we face. Right, okay. So you'll head down here to Bangkok. The motorized will move out, seize this airfield on their way. Okay, so the CSA has annexed Cuba. Took them long enough. Okay. So, are you in the war? You are in the war, fantastic. Now they have hardly any IC at the moment, but once they do, they will build up again. And we will have the Chinese manpower to back us, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. Right, so they release Cuba. Okay. You can attack north here. Deal with these German forces. Yep, these forces have been defeated. Looks like they posed absolutely zero resistance. Have these forces move over here. Yeah, so these German forces are definitely cut off from supply, which is good to see. Right then. That's going to take some time. That is going to take some bloody time. The French Empire. How powerful are they? 90 divisions and 6 armoured. So they do have a fair amount of power. I could do with some ships over here to take over Ceylon. But oh well. All in good time. Right, march to Saigon. So we are going to have to seize all this territory, which is going to be a bit of a pain, but it won't take too long. Right, those forces will be dealt with. Especially as they are out of supply. Okay, I'm hoping that India will start to build up now. Well, I should say the Princely Federation. Right, then our IC is really nice, actually. 535. We're not producing anything due to the fact that we, well, can't really. So the fact is, I should be spending this on, actually, you know what I could do? I could build fortifications. And, actually that wouldn't be a bad idea. Infrastructure and fortifications would be fantastic. So we'll fortify these points here. And I think we'll fortify the border. Could do with radar, AA, everything we're gonna need. Then I can spend the rest on building up. The only issue is White Ruthenia. It is the marshlands. We'll build around them. Bit of annoyance, really, isn't it? Adds plenty more to the line here. Good fortifications over here. Yes, you can see how heavy the fighting was over here. Okay, so we'll fortify Riga and Tallinn. Give these guys coastal fortifications, make it so they cannot be taken. Okay, how much does that leave us? That leaves us still plenty more, but I can put into IC. Or I could put it into infrastructure. Would not hurt. Though I'm pretty good on infrastructure at the moment. Maybe a gigantic infrastructure project to the east, perhaps. But then again, I should focus on where it matters, shouldn't I? But I could always put it into more IC, which I think I will do. So we'll start building more industrial capacity. And we shall become an industrial juggernaut. Right. Radar would be nice too. Especially to help out with the bloody Air Force. I do wonder, if I turned off reinforcements, I could start to build some air. Or at least take the manpower. That would be a good point, actually. I think we should build up a large force. We don't need strategic bombs, due to the fact that we can use strategic missiles. Right. Even then, that still leaves a lot left. So let's see, we'll turn off the reinforcements. Now we should start to gain manpower. Yes, there we are. Okay, so start building some radar. Where's radar? Ah, here we go. Yes, we'll start building up these radar sites. Didn't mean to build factories there. In fact, I could do with the AA2. There we go. So plenty to be built here. Plenty. Of course, this is due to the fact I can't spend it on building anything as of yet. Once we have some manpower, I'll start building some airplanes. And then, of course, we're going to have to wait for the army to regain its strength. Which is going to take a long time, apparently. A rather long time indeed. Right, there we go. How does that affect our production? Right, that's better, I suppose. Yes. Ah, right, yes. Okay. So just need to mop up the Germans and then we'll be done. Very good. Okay. The Japanese over here. I'm really glad about the Japanese. The fact is they are defending me quite nicely. I mean, we are being bombed over here pretty much constantly. They only get a few men each time, but it will eventually add up. I do have some forces over here, actually. There we go, some more industrial capacity. So I'll have these forces moved over here to Ceylon. At least I would if I could reach it. Let's see. Do they have the range, I wonder? Superiority in the area. Let's see how they do. Once they have the organization, that is. Now their strength is actually pretty low here. Indeed. May in fact be wiser to have these sent to Moscow and guarded, which I will do then. We could also do with building up these airfields. That's something to take note of. Japan has annexed Korea. Okay, there we go. It would be good to build some infrastructure. But we'll wait. We have 2 nuclear weapons here. What I might do then is keep on using nukes on the Reich. I mean, I could destroy industrial capacity across Germany. That would be quite nice. I mean, yeah, they're still recovering from over here. I imagine that's hurt them quite a bit. I could nuke Breslau. That's quite an important city. The interesting thing is, what I could do is potentially nuke these areas behind the front line, reduce the infrastructure to basically 0, and make it so they gain hardly any supplies. That could be a potential method to take care of them. Okay. Lovely. So see, we are gaining some manpower back, which is fantastic. Interceptor 1940, sorry, 1958. No. Okay. So put some aircraft into production then, shall we? Yeah, just look at our interceptors. They are pretty bloody good. I love these strategic rockets. Okay. So you can see here their speed is rather nice. Range is pretty bloody good too. Now this would require a lot of IC actually. And it would actually take hardly any. So if I do as a production run like this, then at least, bloody hell, that would take a lot. Okay. Yeah, each one of them being 24 IC. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Okay, we'll cancel a bunch of these until we can handle it, which is going to be quite a lot. I'd do it as a production run of, like, cereal, but the issue is, obviously, that manpower would go away. I kind of want that manpower. Yeah, can't build that many, can we? Ah. Indeed. That should do. cancel those. And we should be fine. Righto. Where are they retreating to, I wonder? Right then. Our plane's over here. Yeah, our tactical wings took quite a lot of losses. I mean, we do have a lot of men over here as well, so I really could do with spreading them out. Plenty of men. Hopefully enough to win. I mean, the thing is, how do we do this? Do we attack Poland? That would mean just another enemy. I could go through Bulgaria, which would probably be the easier method. At least then I would be able to attack from two different fronts. Oh, I missed that province. At least by spreading out these men, I can see where I need to send men. And we do have a lot of divisions there, and a lot need to be reinforced. Right. So we're looking at August 15th, 1954. Not too bad. A little bit in upgrades. I imagine that's probably for the planes. Are they being upgraded? Yeah, I'd imagine so. We'll prioritize them. There we go. Build up our anti-air. So hopefully they should start to take some losses then. Need to build up in these regions as well, of course. Okay, so I'll move these men away. God forbid they actually have nukes. I really, really don't know if they have nukes. I have no idea if anybody else has nukes. And that is somewhat terrifying. Right, turbojet tactical bomber. Lovely. Get on with it then, lads. Aye. So it seems this is our capital over here in Chicago. I mean, it's a better... Well, I suppose... it's a more defensible place for a capital, I suppose you could say. I mean, it's much further inland. So, administratively, it's better due to the fact it's being closer to the centre of the nation. However, obviously it doesn't benefit from trade via sea. Well, again, does it really matter for a capital that much? Kinda does, kinda doesn't. It's nice, but... No, so we just need to take that province. And there we go. Plenty of Japanese forces over there. Good thing the Japanese are keeping these seas safe for me. Okay. Let's finish our deal. Jilin. Or Jailin. So, Jailin. Hunjiang. Probably butchering this, and Fushin. I must have missed it. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, that's a little bit weird. I'll have to give them the rest later then or something. It's good that this counts as our core, though. I do like that. Alright, we do gain some manpower from these provinces. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these Chinese provinces are pretty bloody heavy in manpower. Yeah, there's a few 8s in there. Quite a few in there. So, I mean, if I had occupied China, I could have really boosted my manpower, I think. But obviously, I'm going to get more from a loyal China. Right, open negotiations. I want to give you these. Then we're pretty much done. I might give them the legation cities in the future, but then again, they did fight us, and they fought us bloody hard. And we have put a northern dynasty in power, basically. It's almost like the Mongols. Brilliant. No, I'd rather not give them Helsinki. That'd be a little bit weird. No. Right, that's correct. Lovely. Yes, this. Oh, Mother of God. Oh, Mother of God, that is weird. Okay. Okay, that's, sure. Oh, dear. Right, I do think I can release these nations here. The Indo-Chinese Federation. That sounds interesting. See how large you are. Ah, that's you then. Indochina. Malaysia. Release Malaysia. Indochina. See, that's a lot nicer. I wonder if they have cores in this area here. Ah, they do. Okay. So what we'll do then here is, we'll claim this area, then I'll demand it again, and then we'll release it again. And, we'll make... Oh, I'm gonna have to bloody do all this again then, aren't I? Bloody hell. Claim the Indochina region. Of course, we're gonna have to do a lot here. So, we'll, demand these lands. Right, there we go. I love the console for this sort of thing. Then we'll demand this territory here. There we go. Okay, now accept. I'll turn that off. Okay, I'll remove my claim. Okay. And Indochina. Right, much better. Nice and blue too. I like a blue. Malaysia can stay independent. Then again, I'd like to see some forces in there. I'll move some forces down here to Indochina. Well, to Malaysia, I should say. Cavalry doctrine. I should improve my AA then, shouldn't I? 1956 AA. Ah, surface-to-air missiles is what we have. Okay. Agriculture. Interesting. Not long until we can get that done. So I think I will actually improve. Possibly. Artillery will be needed soon. But again, air doctrines will be fantastic. Yeah, we need some of these here. Right, we'll start working on these air doctrines. They should be bloody easy to get. And be good to go then. Alright, there we go. I do worry that... Well, I do worry about their Air Force and their Navy. I do worry that they'll invade me at some point. I mean, bloody hell, we have 164 divisions left here. So I need to send some men over here. I mean, we have been consistently bombed here. So I do need these squadrons. I feel for these men. And I do have my armor here, so I'm going to move my armor. In fact, I'll have that station down here in Adrianople. So, Persia. Do you have any men? You have a infantry division right there. Fine, whatever. The thing is, they're providing me with resources, so I can't complain. Yeah, we have the Eurasian bloc over here now. All that's left is, yeah. Ah, I get it now, because yes, okay. So I could give these regions back over here, we'll see. Okay. There's a little bit of manpower. Hardly any, however. Can I release it as a separate nation? Oh my. That's a lot of infrastructure. Okay, so we have 5 nukes here. Yeah, we only need 4 times as much manpower now. Only. No. And I could potentially drain the Germans' manpower by consistently nuking their troops. I mean, that would, yeah, that'd do away, that'd make a big difference, I'd have to say it like that. So imagine a lot of, oh yes, that's fantastic. That is really good. Where was it now? Ah, right, yes, here. What do we need for this then? Industrial robotics. I do love these technologies, they're fantastic. Now ideally I'd love something to give me more manpower, but I don't think that's going to happen. Right. Now this would make my air force a hell of a lot better. But we'll work on this. I'd like to get my industrial efficiency up. We can really put this IC to work then. The good news is we have more than they do. Right, that's revolting. I know it's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. Get some destroyers to bombard them. Okay, we'll have these motorized sent over here. That's a very interesting route. Okay, dive bomber doctrine. So I do need to invest in a navy. Invest in a navy would really level the builds. Nice. Agitation in the countryside. Eliminate them. Yeah, just look at all those planes. Ah, so it seems that operated from Danzig. So perhaps nuking Danzig, Königsberg. Basically, the airfields like that could really make it hard for them. So you can see here, their airfield got hit hard. That's quite a good point, actually. Do I have a range with one of these? So these are the strategic ones, so that's... yeah, fairly assured. Actually, have these been upgraded? They've bloody been upgraded, I think. Oh, no, no, 300 range. Yep, I spoke too soon. Spoke too bloody soon. Oh well. Do you have the range? No. Bollocks. Okay, I can't say that they have that much manpower. It does not make sense. Right. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, mate? Actually, please don't do anything now. I'd rather not have to fight. In all honesty. Okay. Right, let's deal with this first. And then we'll get back into production. You can see here that they're lagging quite far behind. Okay. So what we'll do then is we'll spread the armies out.